Hello, my students. Today we are on Chapter 6, Lesson 4, 6.4. And if you're looking for page numbers, that is page number 397. And we're actually not going to do a ton of this. We're just going to do a little so you guys can see something cool about using models to multiply decimals. And so we're just going to do a little bit of this today. And so we're on page 397, Chapter 6, Lesson 4. And so today, instead of doing the work mathematically, we're going to use a model. So here we have find 0.3 or 3/10 times 7/10 using a decimal model. This right here is a decimal model. So we're going to use this 10 by 10 decimal model. So we're going to pretend that this way is 3/10 and this way up and down is 7/10. Well, this is out of 100. So if I want it to be 3/10, that's the same as 30/100. So we're going to do all of this. That's 1/10, 2/10, and 3/10, or 30/100 are shaded there. So you can shade, you can use a pencil, you can use a colored pencil if you want, like this. Here's a colored pencil. You can use a crayon if you want. Crayon doesn't work the best because I'm going to show you something cool that happens. The very best thing to use for this is a highlighter. So if you have two different color highlighter colors, that's going to be your best bet, but if you don't have them, that's okay. So that's 3/10. And now the other direction, we're going to shade this 7/10 because we're multiplying 3/10 times 7/10. So this way we're going to shade 7 out of 10 of these, which is 70/100. Okay, so once you have that, you'll notice that there's this kind of darker section where you've overlapped. So let's see, how many, so this shaded section here, if you count up how many little tiny hundredths there are, remember this is 100 cubes, so you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There are 21 hundredths in the shaded region. And that shaded region represents the area of a triangle with a length of 0.7 and a width of 0.3. So 0.3 times 0.7 is 0.21, 21 hundredths. 21 out of 100. Remember, this is our tenths place, tenths. You've got to make that and almost spit on yourself when you say tenths. So it's, and then 100ths. You got to spit on yourself when you say that. So it's 21 hundredths. So 21 hundredths, that's our answer there. So let's go to talk about it. How are the equations 3 times 7 is 21 and 0.3 times 0.7, 21 similar? How are they different? Well, the numbers, the actual digits, right, are the same. So the answer, our math fact is the same. Math fact 3 times 7 equals 21 is the same. How are they different? The decimal. The decimal is the only difference. Decimal is different. Okay, so we're not going to answer this question. We're going to turn the page. If I can get this page turned. So let's take a look at this. Let's just go to this practice it page. I know I skipped a page. Let me see if I can find myself a highlighter. You guys, I found 2 markers. These aren't highlighters, but I picked colors that are kind of like highlighter-like, and so you can use these. So let's use these. If you have markers, you can. If not, remember you can use your pencil. So we're going to do 0.4 times 0.8. So just pick a side and shade 4/10 or 40 hundredths. So we're going to go like this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 10 columns, 40 out of 100. And then the other color, we're going to shade 8 of them. 1, and you need to keep them together in a row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because that's 8 tenths or 80 hundredths, and we just shaded 80 of them. So now we count the overlap. So we count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So the math is 32. And look at that. You could have done that math in your head. 8 times 4 is 32. Where's my decimal go? Well, this is 32 hundredths. I need it to be 32 hundredths, so I need my decimal point to be right there. 0.32, 32 hundredths. It's 32 out of 100. Okay, let's do a couple more of these and then we'll be done. 0.5 times 0.6. So we'd shade 5. Doesn't matter which way you go, just pick the opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the reason I'm shading 5 whole rows and not 5 little tiny dots is because remember that's 5 tenths or 50 100ths. Now we do the other direction, times 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can see it makes a different color when you put those highlighter colors together. I've got kind of an orangey color. Now you count these. My guess is there's going to be 30 because I know my math fact is 5 times 6. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So the math fact is 30, but it's 30 out of 100. This is a 100 model. So 30 out of 100. So my answer here is going to be 0.30, 30 hundredths. 2 more, my friends, and then we're done for today. Oh, maybe I should do one of these. Well, we'll do 3 more. Okay, 0.2 times 0.9. 1, 2. Remember, you can always pause it if you need more time. Times 0.9. Oh, that's all of them but 1. So it's 90 hundredths. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That is the drawing song. Okay. Now we count up the overlap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Where's my decimal point go? Well, this is 100 cubes, so it has to be out of 100. So it's going to be in the hundredths. 0.18. Okay, 0.4 times 0.6. I'll do the yellow this way just for fun. To show you can go either way. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 tenths or 40 hundredths is that 0.4. 0.6 is 6 tenths or 60 hundredths. So we'll go the other way with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Count up my overlap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, I knew that 6 times 4 was 24. So, but my overlap lines up. And now where's my decimal point go? This is 24 out of 100, so it's 24 hundredths. And of course you could put that 0 in front of that. That's the same thing. Okay, we're going to do one of these really complicated problems. So we've got 0.3 times 1.8. 0.3 times 1.8. So pick, now it's 3, let's see, it's 3 out of 100. So let's see, let's go this way. We've got 1, 2, 3. Now this is 200 cubes. That's okay. We've only got 3 out of 100. Now it's times 1.8. So, oh, did Mrs. Bodell do this backwards? Let me see if I did. I think you might have to do, yep, Mrs. Bodell did it backwards. Ah, sorry, you guys. The 1.8 has to be the yellow. Sorry, we're going to make this 1.8 the yellow. And we're going to do 1 whole. Okay, so 1 whole would be 100 out of 100, right? So that's 1 whole, done. And I hope my screen hasn't been off. That's 1 whole done, and then 0.8. So now we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 1.8. It's 1 whole, and then 8 tenths of the next one, or 80 hundredths of the next one. Now my 0.3, we're going to go this way. Da 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 da. Now, it wants us to shade that exact number of shaded regions down in here. So we have to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Whew! Okay, so the shaded region, if we redrew it down here, it'd be 50 and then 4. Boop. That's the same thing. And I'll make it that orange color so you can see. We're just redrawing it on this 100 grid. So, how many is it out of 100? 54 hundredths. 54 hundredths. You guys want to do the last one? No. Okay. I have one live student here with me this morning. Woke up early to do this together, and she said no. So you guys get a freebie. So just make a smiley face. If you want to do this one, you can. Remember, you've got to have that 1.4, 1, and going over here, and then your 0.2 goes the other way. Great work, my friends. I will talk to you soon.